Hello everyone, and welcome to today's stream. I am Wolf Mage 1011, and today we are playing some more Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail. Last time we met Oblivion, the resistance group fighting against Galulja. Or Zeraldra? Zeraldra. And also met with Ffxiv, Aramel's mother, and the leader of Oblivion. This time, we're continuing on with that quest. And sorry for the extended starting screen. I had to get back to where I was at the end of last episode because I didn't want to start in some random place. I'm doing good today. How are you, Achi? Let's talk to Alize first. I'm sorry, but I just can't accept the idea of using souls as a resource. We're to see how the regulators work, but how? So those regulators are to blame for everyone forgetting Namika, for forgetting what a wonderful person she was. What does she intend to show us? To alter the memories of the populace with such precision is no small feat. You're doing fine? That's good. Everyone here? Good. It is the responsibility of the Thunderyard's hunters to fell any fiends found wandering the area. We're to meet an acquaintance of mine, Shrika, one of these hunters. Also, I forgot to open something. Let's see. I always have my channel open in a second tab, but I forgot to do that. Just so I can keep track of viewers. Thunder Sprite. Ooh, that looks like that thing looks like a freaking gargoyle. Let's try to get a closer look. Yeah, that thing looks cool. I want a statue of it, like IRL statue of it. Oh well. But yeah, that would be a cool thing to have a statue of in my room. Like a little model. There are a few enemies in this game that I would love to have a statue of. Excuse me, sir. Pokemon? What do you think is in this box? I'm guessing food. Judging by its name, I take it this facility is for gathering lightning energy. Oh, not the panda. Let's get this over with. Strika, it will show you what life can be like with a regulator. While I'm not blind to the potential benefits of these regulators, the risks inherent to giving another party the power to alter your memories cannot be overstated. Never mind the ethical consideration of using souls in such a fashion. Given the opportunity, I should very much like to study Electrop on behalf of the students. Ffxiv, what are you doing here? And with friends, so many friends. Apologies for the interruptions, but I was hoping they might observe you at work. Hunting, you mean? That's fine, I guess. Hold on. I assumed they were wearing special regulators like Queen Ffxiv's crown, but they aren't wearing anything at all. It's much too dangerous to be here without one. What if they're struck by lightning or attacked by beasts? I can assure you they're all quite capable of looking after themselves. If anything should go amiss, I will take full responsibility. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Danger aside, there isn't really much to see. Ffxiv said you are a hunter. But wouldn't it be easier for those mechanical soldiers to guard this place? It would, if not for the fact they're weak to lightning. And the Thunder Yard being what it is, they've been ordered to steer clear. Some good they are, eh? But these facilities are vital to the upkeeping of Alexandria's infrastructure, so it falls to hunters like me to deal with any fiends. Given the danger, we're well compensated for our work. It's a perfect profession for anyone looking to build up savings. The special selection of souls for hunters isn't terrible either. I brought this lot here to see this danger you speak of. If it's not too much trouble to ask. Of course. In which case, it'd be a shame to waste my efforts on just any old beast. You all can handle yourselves in a fight, right? If you cause a ruckus slaying what critters you see nearby, there's a chance you'll draw out something worthy of demonstration. I'm not sure I understand, but I suppose we should each slay what we can? Let's talk to each of them, see if we can find all of them. My fussy little bun was never any good at fighting, but this body of mine isn't suited for it either. We leave the work in your capable hands. I'm afraid I must leave the fighting to you. Now let's see if we can find the others. Let's see. I don't see them. What the? Nix! Welcome on in! Thank you for the subscription! You awesome bean! enjoy the ad-free viewing and emotes. I hope you enjoy the stream. How are you today, Nyx? I'm getting fast petted. Oh, happy birthday, Nyx. Hold on a tick. I'm gonna summon Floofy Plume and set him to healer. Let's see if this is voice acted. This one will do nicely. This one will do nicely. We'll help you. It's fine, really. I've faced worse. Just watch. I don't like the look of this. Let's help. Oh no, look out. Trying to read. 12 preserve. She needs healing. That was embarrassing. The beast caught me off guard. Are you mad? Seriously, let us help. I told you not to worry. This will only take a moment. Just like Zeralja. Come on, let's get out of here. That's also a function of the regulators? I think I understand how Zeralja was able to return from the dead and defeat Papa, but I'm not sure what we saw at the end there. As soon as the regulator turned red, it was as if you were possessed. Your movements became beast-like. Don't tell me. You empowered yourself with the soul of a beast. I'm reminded of a serpentine soldier we encountered at Vanguard, who did the same. So you've crossed paths with one of the king's elite. Such a form can only be achieved from gorging yourself on souls. We could do the same, in theory, but it's incredibly dangerous. Besides, it's not as if they'd allow hunters to carry that many souls to begin with. Well, I should be getting back to work. Take care. And there you have it. Regulators can be loaded with two kinds of souls: those of people and those of beasts. And the souls of people can be used to grant the user preternatural strength. Naturally, they can also be used to ensure no one suffers an untimely death. And what about the souls of beasts? They work much in the same fashion, imbuing you with the strength of the chosen animal. If, for example, you use the soul of a wolf, you would grow more agile and feral, as you saw with Strika. Using several of the same type at once, however, would result in physical changes. Your teeth might become fangs, your nails claws, too many, and you'll become a more beast than man. Changing one's form through the souls of others beings, it becomes more and more reminiscent of Void Scent. Unlike the Void, where the cycle of death and rebirth is simply broken, souls here are forcibly taken before they might reach the ethereal sea. Different means to achieve similar ends. A cycle to which all within the dome are bound. This is wrong. This is all wrong. It is indeed hard to accept, being so far removed from our own beliefs. Perhaps more shocking is that the technology to achieve all this was developed hundreds of years ago. The citizens in the reflections are surprising indeed. Fiend speaks to live. Fiend speaks of living experiences that suggest she's far older than she appears. Considering the power of these regulators, perhaps it is not so far-fetched. I've never seen it for myself, but it stands that if a beast's soul is potent enough, a single soul is enough to induce a monstrous transformation. I understand this is part of their culture, but it is no less disconcerting. Having seen the beauty of the ethereal sea firsthand, I simply cannot accept what they've done here in Alexandria. When Ffxiv spoke of surprising civilizations and other reflections, I wonder if he had Alexandria in mind. While we all have our thoughts on souls, for now the important thing is we know what powers Zeralja has at his disposal. It is one thing to separate corporeal aether from incorporeal aether, but to strip memories from the soul entirely is unprecedented technology. This is no longer Tuliolo's concern. With his newfound power, Zeralja has become a real threat to the entire world. Indeed, he has to be stopped, no matter the cost. The worth of a soul. Regulators give Zeralja a frightful advantage, and that's just one of the devices he's got his hands on. If we're to have a chance at defeating him, we have to learn all we can about the technology he has at his disposal. You already said that. You already said that. You already said that. Embracing oblivion. Ffxiv regards you with concerned curiosity. I trust you've gained an insight into the use of souls in Alexandria. It's shocking, I know, but I was overwhelmed myself at first. I expect you'll need some time to digest it all, but for now, let's head back to Earth and Sky. At this rate, there's something I want to discuss with everyone. Let's take a moment before we head into the tunnel. There's someone arguing in the chat about... Oh, okay, good. About wanting to get rezzed. Wait, I passed it. Ah! Got distracted and passed our location. Remember, there are also redeems to have me change my glam, and also have me change my pet, as well as, other redeems, if you so want to use them. Yeah, they were saying first person to res me gets 100,000 gil, and then said, that's what you get for being selfish. Don't know what's going on there. Tis well that we could see firsthand how regulators are used to draw upon even the souls of fiends. I shudder to imagine how powerful Zeralja could become. Come over here, Floofy, put him out of the way. What does Lamachi wish to discuss, I wonder? To think that everyone has lived here for 30 years, long enough to become accustomed to the way of life. I understand the argument that we should keep an open mind. If this practice is integral to their culture, but every fiber of my being reels against it. Oh, I will go ahead and do that after this cutscene. It requires me to visit a safe place. I'm sorry for delaying us, but I have some thoughts I need to share. In both technology and values, it's plain that there's a wide gulf between Tuliyola and Alexandria. And while Zeralja knows everything about us, we know hardly anything about what he's become. Indeed, we haven't even seen what lies within that enormous tower, Everkeep. So here I'd like to make a proposal. That is, we work with Ffxiv and her people. We need to learn as much as we can about the enemy. The quickest way would be to join hands with Oblivion. We've only just met them, I know, but we shouldn't be too quick to trust, but the fact remains that they share our desire to stop Zeralja. Sphene 2 claims to be at odds with the King of Resolve. May I ask why you would cooperate with Oblivion instead? It's simple, really. Their leader is Ernvel's mother. Meanwhile, whatever Sphene may feel, she's a ruler of this nation. There's a greater risk in working with her, and less reason to take her at her word. A fair point. And knowing Zeralja, we must assume that his arrangement with Sphene was not made without some consideration. All I know is that it would be heartening to have allies in this strange realm. I think everyone would agree that any help we can get would be welcome. Hold on, there's no guarantee that it's actually my mother behind the machine. Without seeing her in the flesh, we can't rule out the possibility of a ploy. If it turns out to be a trap, we endanger not only ourselves, but anyone in Tuliyola. As you say, we have no proof that it's really Ffxiv. But I make my proposal in full awareness of this. Whether we're going to war or serving for peace, we need to learn as much as we can, otherwise we can't hope to do anything meaningful. As it stands, we know too little about this realm. We need to remedy that. We need to study the enemy, and when the time comes, strike down Zeralja for the good in all. What's more, I trust you, Arenville. You've always had a great instincts, honed from your time training under your mother. What if I'm wrong? What if sentiment is clouding my judgment? If it's a trap, then we'll deal with it when it's sprung. That's always the way you fit with you. Fine. If you're set on this, then I'll say no more. That said, let's head inside and secure ourselves some new allies. And luckily, once we get inside of here, we will technically be able to change our glam to Dapper, as redeemed. I forgot which one I set to Dapper. I think it was this one that was supposed to be Dapper? No, that's not it. It's this one. I just have to change the colors. Delamode red. For magic DPS. There we go. Oops, we have a... Oh, that's Alize. I thought that was a player. Oh well. While I'm all for dealing with Zeralja, we need to consider how our actions may affect ordinary Alexandrians. They're not the enemy, after all. The Vow of Resolve is possessed of conviction and flexibility both. If the tales are true, she learned much in the course of the Rite of Succession. With the resources at their disposal. Oh, be right back. Someone's at my door. Okay, it was just one of the staff asking for my lunchbox. With the resources at their disposal, I'm hopeful that Ffxiv and her people will make great allies. I'm unaccustomed to seeing her make decisions like a ruler. Better that than her former Valicilting self, though? I can't read that word. Hold on. I'm gonna look up how to pronounce that.
Vacillating.
Vacillating. Okay. That is vacillating. Better that than her former vacillating self. What does that even mean? Oh, so it's basically not resolute, wavering, indecisive, hesitating. Okay, that's what it means. Well, I guess she was like that before we helped her. You understand how regulators work now, I trust. It's one of those things that's best seen in action. Oh, hello again. The wildlife can be very dangerous out there. You need to take care if you don't wear a regulator. Let's see, is anyone else we're talking to? Did I already talk to you? No, I didn't. I agree with Wilclamot. It's a gamble regardless of whether we choose to work with the people here. But more knowledge is better than less. Well, I already read that. Looks like I've read everyone's dialogue, so let's talk to Ffxiv. Ffxiv, there's something I need to tell you and your people. We came here for no other reason than to strike down Zeralja. But I thought he was your brother. Do you really mean to kill your own kin? My kin invaded our nation and murdered our people. As Valve resolve, it falls to me to bring him to account. I'm prepared to do what I must, and I won't hesitate when the time comes. Like us, you and yours oppose Zeralja. In light of this, I propose that we work together to stop him once and for all. I realize that this is sudden, that it's a gamble to trust someone you've only just met. But I would trust in the convictions of anyone who shares my goal. So fight with me, I beg of you. As you say, our goals align, and I don't doubt your resolve in the least. If you hadn't proposed working together, I would have done so instead. Truth be told, it's been tough going at it alone. While we've gathered some ample intelligence, we don't have the strength to take decisive action. Besides, how could we not trust you? My only son is with you. My fussy little fun bun. He's all the reason I need. That's decided. Here's to a wonderful collaboration. Thank you, Ffxiv, everyone. Together we'll achieve great things. I'm sure of it. Then let's not waste any time. We've been wondering about Zeraldra's whereabouts. Is there a place inside the tower? Is there a palace inside the tower? After a fashion, the king resides on the uppermost level, but while Queen Ffxiv has a penchant for going out in public, he seldom shows himself. What's more, his movements are highly classified. Not even his commanders are privy to that information. If anyone knows where he is at any given time, it could only be the Queen. Even if we don't know his whereabouts, Zeraldra will eventually march on Tuliyola again. That's when we can go after him. The drawback is we have to wait for the invasion to happen. Innocents would be put in harm's way. There's also the possibility that he'll leave everything to his minions and not command the army in person. No, he'll take the field. What makes you so certain? My brother has always yearned to surpass our father. That's why he attacked Tuliyola. After waiting for 30 years, the first thing he wanted to do was to demonstrate his newfound strength. But killing Papa didn't satisfy him, so he's bent on proving himself stronger than me and Kona, who bested him in the right of succession. He challenged me to strike him down. He wants a duel to show everyone that he's superior to the Dawn Servant, and he won't let his minions deprive him of the pleasure. Then why hasn't he appeared and given you your chance? Surely he's aware of our presence here. At that, I can only guess. Perhaps he wants to dazzle us with his wondrous realm, but if he wants Dane to appear, then we'll force him out to do so. Even as we gather intelligence, we make no moves to attack him, show absolutely no interest in a confrontation. Knowing him, he'll tire of waiting and turn his attention to Kona instead. He'll attack Tuliyola again, like he said he would. I see. If you believe this is the best approach, then we have no objections. Any campaign against Tuliyola requires that Zeraldra lead his forces through Vanguard. We'll have lookouts keep an eye on it day and night. Such a strategy is certainly viable. If we proceed with it, though, we should warn those outside. Indeed, they'll need time to prepare their defenses. I should be glad to coordinate our forces. I'm already in regular contact with Y'shtola, and will make sure to keep our comrades apprised of developments. You can leave the vanguard to us. We'll send word at the first sign of movement. It seems we have a plan. While we wait for Zeraldra to move, you do well to prepare for battle, and it begins with familiarizing yourselves of the technology that empowers him. To that end, I'll show you to Oblivion's main headquarters. Oh, I thought this place was it. You'll be impressed to know that we're located right inside that tower in the residential district of Solution 9. Hiding a tree in the forest, as it were. The only question is how to get you through the checkpoint. About that, Ffxiv said she'd make it so we could enter without issue. She did. Curious. She's not supposed to have such authority over the sentries. If I recall correctly, her words were that she would register us as guests. I see. Perhaps we're in the clear then. When you're ready, come and meet me at the tower entrance. Before you head out, give us a moment to introduce ourselves properly, eh? After all, names are good to know when working together. One moment. There we go. Now we have the proper glam for those visas. If this isn't their main headquarters, I can't imagine what the actual place is like. The intelligence of that Ffxiv and her people possess will be very useful to our efforts. It's eerie hearing my mother's voice come from that peculiar machine. Between making new friends and entering the tower, I can't help but feel a little excited. Is it just me, or are Vel and Ffxiv complete opposites in personality? Nice to meet you. If Ffxiv trusts you, then so do we. While Oblivion has operatives all over, we're the main crew here. I'm Giodi, the leader of this hideout, and the dependable young twins behind me are Nostalgia and Wayakiwe. I'm Nostalgia. It's a pleasure to meet you. My sister and I were born and raised inside the barrier. We've been with Oblivion for 3 years, and our main duties are surveillance and provisioning. Twins, eh? That explains the resemblance. Wayakiwe is a Tanawatan name, unless I'm mistaken. That's right, our mother is Tuliolan, and our father is Alexandrian. They wanted to honor both cultures. They're beautiful names. Thank you, though I've no memories of my mother. I like to think I carry a part of her with me. So what made you decide to join Oblivion? We wanted to avenge our father. Ambrose was his name, and years ago he was taken away after a scuffle with a soldier over a disagreement. It was a minor incident, so at first we clung to the hope that he would be released. But when months went by, no word from him, with no word from him, from or about him, we made the decision to remove our regulators. We had already lost the memories of our mother. We didn't want to lose those of our father as well. They've all forgotten about him now, everyone who had known him. That bastard. Even here, he thinks nothing of his own people. Sometime later, we were approached by a member of Oblivion. Hoping to get justice for our father, we joined the Order. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to darken the mood. No, we appreciate you sharing this. Together we'll avenge your father. Thank you. Something tells me you have what it takes. You introduce yourself too. Go on. It's pretty much the same story for me. And while mine is a Tanawatan name, I haven't the faintest how things are outside the barrier. It's my dream to go and see it with my own eyes, our mother's homeland. Once peace is restored, you must come and visit. The wilds are beautiful and the food is delicious, and everyone's so nice. You'll love it. And that's us here. You'll meet the others in the backgrounds. That's our headquarters. Some of them are a little eccentric, but they have good hearts, all. Ellie and Ishba, one last thing. It isn't exactly my place to say this, but thank you for seeking out Ffxiv. She talks about you so much. It's clear how important you are to her. That's all. Be good to your mother while you still can, eh? Well, we'll let you go now. Feel free to use this hideout as you like. And we got tender shortcake. Meanwhile, in Everkeep.
You've been consulting with Wook Lamont. No matter. I do not know what you are scheming, but when your realm lay on the brink, you were powerless. You had no choice but to turn to me. Whatever sentiment you may feel for her, it is my power you require, is it not?
Perhaps. And yet, knowing the love that Wook Lamont bears for her people, how she regards them all as kin, I cannot help but wish to spare her the same pain I have suffered. What's more, her friends possess new knowledge. Were we to work together, we might find another path.
Welcome, Relius.
Lord Relias played Wolf Mage Bark for 100 channel points.
It, but is there no hope for peace with Tuliolo? What we've already done may be unforgivable, but it needn't continue. You needn't kill your brother and sister.
I slew my only flesh and blood. Yet you attempt to sway me with an appeal to family. The memory of my father's final moments still fills me with disappointment. Age came for him before I did. For long years, I sought to prove the miracle. And weak as he was, defeating him achieved nothing. To kill them is my only recourse. Uklamat and Kona, who bested him as he was in his prime.
They are still your siblings, even if not by blood. That such bonds should mean so little to you.
I am bound to no one. Serve none save myself. I made that clear when first you spoke to me in the Golden City. Remember, I can easily kill your beloved family. If you would protect them, cast aside any foolish notions. Your wisdom and abilities are valuable insofar as our goals align. So think well before you act, Queen of Reason. Uklamat, if you are father's worthy successor, then you will find your way to me. But should you fall short, I will lay waste to Tuli Yolal.
Angie
What
reptile.
now?
By the way, you'll want to watch yourselves around the mechanical soldiers roaming outside. They're malfunctioning and may attack unprovoked. They say the sky outside the barrier is truly beautiful. I'd love to see it one day. My sister is something of an introvert, so I take it on myself to watch over her. By the same token, though, she's extremely curious and observant. That makes her great at reconnaissance. At long last, we're entering the tower. Not that I'm excited or anything. Not unduly. Oh. 12 help her if she's mentioned anything embarrassing. Nostalgia and Wayakiwe remind me of Alphanote and myself. Similar, but so very different. We should chat sometime. Trade twin tales. It takes no small amount of courage to oppose Zoralja and his army. The members of Oblivion must be driven indeed. Solution 9. Wukamad is eager to head to their keep. Right, Ffxiv is waiting. Let's head to the tower. We're going to travel here. Or we need to go this way. Looks like we'll discover a new part of the map. It looks like the others aren't here yet. Mechanical Sentry. The core system is presently updating registered user data. Ah, there you are. If Queen's Fiend has registered you as guest, you should be able to march right in. And if she hasn't, then you may have a swarm of Zeralja's minions to deal with. Nothing for it but to see if Fiend has betrayed us, eh? Thank you for your diligent service, friend. My companions and I would like to pass if you'd be so kind. Outrider Guide Unit identified. Registration number verified. 6 accompanying civilians identified. Verifying credentials. Credentials verified. Welcome, guests of Queen's Fiend. What a relief. There you have it. It seems the Queen was true to her word. Follow me, everyone, to Solution 9 awaits. Lodi.
Everkeep, a tower of electrope piercing a perpetual shroud of storm clouds. Occupying the 9th level of this 12-tiered structure is a residential district called Solution 9. In so naming their home, what hopes did its founders harbor for it? And did it prove the answer they sought?
Districts throughout the tower, including industrial ones, but Solution 9 is the largest.
Just being here makes my head spin.
Perfectly natural reaction. A city of shimmering electrope, replete with strange technologies that cater to every conceivable need. We never dreamed of the life back home in Tuliolo. Now, while I go and explain the situation to those in the back room, why not take a moment to explore? I believe lived experiences are far more educational than dry explanations. And you want to know more about Ffxiv and Zoology's Dominion, do you not?
You had me at explore.
I had a feeling you'd be keen.
Just to confirm, while we have been allowed inside, are we also permitted to roam?
Absolutely. As Ffxiv's registered guest, you'll find you're exempt from the sentry scrutiny. The elevator to the uppermost level. I wouldn't go near that. But other areas should be fine provided you act like you belong.
All right then, we'll show ourselves around.
Yes. Familiarizing ourselves with the technology here will help us prepare for the battles to come.
Try not to enjoy yourselves too much, or you're liable to attract attention.
Once you've explored to your satisfaction, come to the entrance to True View in the eastern sector. The way from there is a little complicated, so I'll send someone to guide you.
Understood. We'll see you later.
Oh my god, Graha and Alize are like kids in a candy store.
I shall speak with the residents. Perhaps one of them will recognize the earring.
What's with this place? How can this all be the inside of a tower?
So, what aren't you telling me? Where are you?
That, I can't reveal yet. Precautions, you understand. Just know that I'm safe. But come, tell me about your adventurer friend. You seem to have a great deal of faith in him. You must have been through a lot together.
You might say that. For instance, we found the entrance to the Golden City.
Wait, what? You did? Elnishpir, why didn't you mention this sooner?
You want to explore together? It's not that I'm scared or anything. Everything is just so different from home is all.
The inside of a tower. I see it, but I still can't believe it. For now, I say we proceed straight ahead. If we feel like we're getting lost, we can always turn around and go back the way we came. First thing to do in any new city in this game, find and attune to all the Aetherites. Looks like, including this one, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. That's one. Here's the big Aetherite, the one that lets you teleport to the city. Go ahead and attune to that. Talk to Wilclamont. Ugh, a crossroads already. This place is too much. I have no idea where I should go. Right, I've made up my mind. Let's head to that building there. Okay, that means we're going this way. And before we talk to Wilclamant, let's head over to the Aethernet right here.
Lamati!
Ffxiv!
I was worried you might have had trouble at the checkpoint, but I see everything went according to plan.
Well, that's thanks to you.
Now, I know you've scarcely arrived, but I have a request to make of you.
Oh, a request, you say?
Yes, an important one. I'll say it plain. I want you to make peace with Zeralja.
What? I thought you said you weren't on his side.
We have come no closer to seeing eye to eye, nor do I condone his methods. Be that as it may, I don't want you to fight him. I don't want you to regret a decision made in anger and haste. Unequipped with regulators as you are, the risk is too great.
I appreciate your concern, but you asked the impossible. Zeralja murdered our father. His minions slaughtered our countrymen. He will never renounce his war. As vow of resolve, it falls to me to stop him. I know you love your people too, and so you must understand how I feel. Why I cannot, will not back down.
I do understand. All too well. Let me say only this then. Zeralja will use any means to win. If you would protect your people, return to them at once and prepare. Prepare as best you can. It may ring hollow coming from the queen of an enemy nation. But, unlike me, you still have the power to determine your own fate.
You really are a curious one. Look, you needn't worry for us. We have dependable comrades holding the fort in Tuliyollal. They'll keep everyone safe, so we can devote our attention to affairs here.
Please.
I won't yield on this either.
So you have comrades on whom you can rely. I envy you.
You know, we'd like to learn more about you.
About me?
To be frank, we're still not sure whether or not you're trustworthy. So, if you have a moment, would you show us around the district? That way, we can get to know you better.
You're asking me, the Queen? To show you around? Oh, but I jest. I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. Very well. I shall be your guide. You're my guests, after all, and teaching you about my realm would be a pleasure in and of itself. If you like, I can introduce you to my citizens, too. I consider them family, as you do yours.
By all means, we're in your capable hands.
That you are. This will be an enjoyable and enlightening tour, I promise.
And on that note, we're gonna end the stream here, simply because in a few hours, the update is coming and I want to do some stuff before then. So I hope you guys enjoyed my stream. I hope you guys stop by again. Until next time, I've been WolfMage1011. I'll see you guys then. Bye!